Hey, this is Susan Egan, Broadway's original Belle in Beauty and the Beast and the voice of Megara in Disney's Hercules. And you're listening to the Magic Our Way podcast with Wonder Boys, Kevin, Danny, Eli, and Lee. And they are a real slice.
Jumbo, everyone.
Harambe.
And welcome to another edition of
The Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
The Magic Our Way podcast.
There he is.
They are truly magical and whatnot.
Asante San, everyone. You're listening to the Magic Our Way podcast from New Orleans, Louisiana. And on this show, we invite you to feel the libations.
Feel it, feel it.
We are artistic buffs talking about Disney stuff, and this is the show where every opinion is welcome. MagicOurWay.com is where you can find us. For this episode, we discussed the Stay, Play, and Dine program that they just announced. And look, this isn't your typical polished practice pixie dust of Disney podcast. No, sir. We are not in the parks every day trying to tell you who's winning Disney's marathon weekend races.
That's right, Kev. We're here to drink, talk Disney, and we ain't here to stay and play. We're here to hit it and quit it.
That's right. So we always have the need for speed.
We always have the need for... How does that have to do with hit it and quit it?
I don't know.
Because
we hit and quit it is fast.
It just goes. It's just...
All right, Maverick. Go, buddy.
That's it.
All right. My name's Danny.
I'm Eli.
My name is Kevin.
And Lee. And hey, when it comes to Disney dining, I'm the one you should be finding.
Oh,
there it is.
Wow.
Paper nice. Lee. There you go. Original Lee. So enough of our jibber jabber. Let's go talk about Disney dining. Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Go ahead, get that.
Hey! Bales of hay. Farmers only.
Only.com.
You don't have to be
lonely. Farmersonly.com.
Do they vet the farmers? That farmer, like, I would like to, like, do you have to submit pictures of your farm? Like, you know, give an idea of how much corn you shuck, or, like, whatever the hell.
You just have to submit what you're growing.
Yes, exactly.
What your crop you're yielding at the moment.
Even if you're not like hydroponics and like,
got pigs and
okra.
Yeah, does weed farming count?
Yes, I think that's
for farmers.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure you get lots of dates you farming that.
Yeah. And as you can tell by that jingle, it is another travel agent segment. And of course, yeah, we got to talk about this, man. This is a new program that Disney has released to the public last week. And we're going to have our original travel agent, Paper Lee, to talk about the Stay, Play, and Dine program. So it's not Lee Plus. So if you listen to last week's show, make sure it's not Lee Plus, although she could make an appearance. I don't know if Lee needs a pinch hitter. She might pop in and help out. But she's there for you. But we can't replace the original Lee. Hopefully this is original Lee. As we remember last week, originally, he used to exercise and stuff. We don't know who this Lee. I hope this is the real Lee.
You can photocopy paper. Watch out.
Yeah. So I mean, just to listen to show number 454, and you'll get the whole scoop. It was a great way to start the beginning of the year. But we have our original Paper Lee.
I need to go back and listen. I'm confused at this point.
Oh, man, I listened to that show like 3 times. And so should you guys.
Yes.
Listen to it 3 times on 3 different platforms. YouTube, Spotify, as well as Apple Podcasts or wherever Android Podcasts, Google Play, whatever you listen to.
That's right.
Get us all those things, man. That way you can absorb all the New Year's love, all the Lee Plus love, and you can understand. Because this won't be the last time Lee Plus.
And if you like those shows, go to iTunes and give the Magic Our Way podcast a 5-star rating.
Feel it.
If you don't like it, go to iTunes and give the Disney Nerds a 1-star rating.
Feel it.
Just kidding, Jimmy. Just kidding.
1 star for the only New Orleanian in that crew. Right?
That's right. No,
good guy. Good guy.
Jimmy is a good dude. Yeah, I like Jimmy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while, but it's good. But
right,
anyway, Lee.
Paper Lee.
Paper Lee.
Entertain the masses.
Tell us about this thing, man. I don't understand. The Disney dining car. What the hell, man?
Yes.
Lay it upon us.
What are we doing?
The show is yours. Go.
Good deal. Well, that's kind of why I wanted to do this show, because there's a lot of confusion about this new promotion. There's a lot of what it is, what it isn't. How does it work? Wait a minute. Is it this date? Is it that date? I'm staying how many days? And it's this and it's that. And it's a little confusing. So I thought this would be a good opportunity for us to say, look, here's the new promotion. Here's how it works. Here's what you get. And then that way, hopefully it makes a little more sense to you and you can decide if this is something that would work for you and your family on your next Disney vacation.
All right. I am desperate to make a Disney vacation work in my budget.
Show 500.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Yes.
I don't know if it lasts that long, but I'm curious. You let us know.
All right, so let's start. This is what Disney has to say about this offer. This is the Stay, Play, and Dine offer that just came into being last week.
Stay, play,
and
dine.
Stay, play,
Sounds
dine.
like Eli's dates.
Yeah.
And orange juice. Plus orange juice.
Well, if you lose the stay part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They play.
Yeah.
They don't stay.
Yeah, but if she's kind of hot, you probably...
Stay the night, play in the night, dine if
and
you...
they at the dough.
Yeah. Dine on your own
Dine on your own time.
Yeah.
There you go.
All
right. So this is what the promo release says.
right.
Stay in the magic with this special offer.
Okay.
It makes sweet summer memories to savor. Already, that sounds sexy to me.
Sweet sapphire.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
OJ music right there.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
Wait,
juice.
give me some sexy music, Kevin.
I got it. It's on.
All right. Get up to a $750 Disney Dining promo card when you purchase a non-discounted 5-night, 4-day vacation package. That includes
Oh, you
a
touched
room at
Kevin.
select Disney Deluxe or Disney Deluxe Villa Resorts. Theme park tickets.
Perfect.
This offer is valid for arrival most nights, July 1st through July 10th, 2023,
Help me.
August 1st to September 14th, 2023.
Wait, you said July 1st to July 10th? That's
This
it?
is for the
10
high.
days?
This is for
That's
the high
interesting.
rollers. This is for the high rollers.
That's right. Stay and get out. Disney doing the thing, same thing I'm doing.
Hit and quit it.
That's it. Need
Right,
for
that's
speed, baby.
So wait, I've got 10 days?
Hold on. I'm just giving you what their press release was.
He was,
Okay.
he was giving you
okay.
the hot, sexy version.
Yeah.
The hot,
Oh,
hot
okay.
10-day sexy version.
He's
of
trying
Kevin.
to chameleonize it with the hot, sexy
right.
version.
That's
With
right.
like 6
All right.
weeks with 10 days.
All right, go ahead.
A
There's your
lower value Disney Dining promo card may also be available when you purchase this package during other select summer arrival dates.
There's that package again.
All about the package.
Package.
All right.
Package.
So, here's what you guys need to know about this, and here's some things that you are probably hearing.
Okay.
Maybe you're seeing some people post about free dining and, free dining this and free dining's back and get free dining. This is not free dining.
I was going to say, I haven't seen that.
Well, I've
I
seen
think it's
some,
going through like social media stuff.
Yeah, I think
are assuming
some
a lot.
people are-
Some of those
Assuming.
less reputable travel agents.
less reputable agencies are trying to spin
Yeah.
this as free dining. This
We
is
don't
not
have
free
it.
dining.
So don't trust the free dining travel agents.
That's right.
You want to
trust.
name the agencies that are doing this right now?
No, I won't even give them the dignity.
Or that's
I won't even dignify it with mentioning them. But
that's right.
all right, so this is how it works.
All right.
First of all, you can get up to $50 per room per night at value resorts. Okay,
Uh-huh.
$100 per room per night at moderate resorts, and $150 per room per night at deluxe resorts. Well, obviously, if you stay at a deluxe resort, you're getting more dining gift cards than you are if you're staying at a value resort. Okay.
Question.
Yes.
How many people need to stay in the room to get this?
Oh, that's what's interesting, and that's again why this isn't free dining. It's one person, 5 people, 2
Uno mas.
people, 3 people. It doesn't matter.
Same amount?
So I can
Because-
stay by myself and get a haul but $150. I can go with my wife, $150. I go with my wife and my kid, still $150. Okay.
That's exactly right.
That's
It's
like
all
Carl
based-
Weathers. Autograph, $85.
No.
Picture with autograph, $85.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
that's 2 autographs. You
Yeah.
talking about
You want a
150.
picture? Can't happen.
Can't happen.
You want me to sign on Vanity's titties? That would be $200.
$200.
Oh man, watch
Yeah.
out. Well, I could sign something. I won't even charge you $200.
But you got to make movies first.
We met Carl Weathers today. Me and Eli met Carl Weathers.
Yes,
Yeah.
New Orleans
Great
Comic Con
Carl
or
Weathers.
Fan Expo, they call it now. It happened this past weekend. That's how they met Carl Weathers.
Yes, and we got to hang
And
with him for a little
Giancarlo
bit.
Esposito. We can't leave him out.
Giancarlo Esposito was the hit
Yes.
of the con. I'm just saying, like he went above and beyond for his fans.
Very smooth, well dressed.
Other people, not so much.
Well, you
Yeah.
expect that from Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh,
He's a well
very,
kept.
very
you don't
well.
because he plays a dick in all of his movies. He's always
Oh,
the
really?
bad guy. Yeah,
Yeah, but he's still a
Except for
stylish
School
dresser.
Days.
He's still a stylish.
Well, he was kind of a bad guy in that,
kind of
too.
dude. Yeah.
a little bit, but I mean, he was. Well, not School Days. I'm thinking of what's the name of the Spike Lee? Not School Days, but the Brooklyn Pizza place.
Jungle Fever?
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
You stepped on my drugs, man.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, he was in that too.
Jeez.
What a nice guy Giancarlo Esposito
He was, yes.
Carl Weathers was pretty cool.
He was cool, but let me tell you, you better come with the duck.
Yeah,
$85.
$85. I
Carl
live
Weathers
in
is all
America.
about the money.
Yeah,
All
He's
this
a
is
good dude.
yeah.
yeah.
But all about that money.
All this is saying is the same thing with the Disney rooms on this thing. Regardless of how many people you got, it sounds like, Lee, you're getting the same amount of cards. One
That's
person
exactly
to 5 people. 5 people sounds like the max. Is that right?
No, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. However many people can fit in a room. You got a 2-bedroom villa that can fit 9 people? Cool, go for it. But it's still the same
It's
amount.
still the same amount.
Oh,
So the
wow.
more people you invite on your trip, the less money you get to use on your
Yeah,
dine.
that's exactly right. You're better off to just go by yourself. But yeah, so that's another reason why this isn't free dining. It's all free dining is, everybody in the room gets the dining package, and this is not that case. It's a certain amount,
Set dollar
for the
amount.
room.
Yeah.
Set dollar amount. Okay. So this, I think, is partly where it gets confusing. Is that depending on what date you go, will dictate the amount of gift cards you get. If you come between July 1st and July 10th, or August 1st through August 14th, you're getting the higher end gift cards. They're counting on those being, I guess, the least peak times they want to entice people to come in.
Wait, say that again. When?
So July 1st through July 10th.
Like July 4th weekend? They're
Right.
calling that less peak time?
Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong, but I was, in my mind, like, why would you pay more if they're already going to be there? So I'm not sure, but that is that's the deal. So you get the higher end card for those times.
That's summer.
Yeah, but it's like usually July 4th is the weekend I
It's a
avoid.
busy time, right?
Well,
But toward the end of the month, though, is fine.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying is like usually summer I avoid
Well, yeah.
because
Yeah.
I mean it's not
A lot
like
of people
the
do it
kids
so
are
hot.
right. It's not like the kids are off on July the 4th
Right.
and the parents aren't. Like everybody's off on July 4th.
So July 1st through the 10th,
Okay.
August 1st through September 14th. That's the higher end.
Which that's interesting too, because you lose a lot of the population because of the people going back to school. Like I've traveled down there beginning of August. I book it through Lee, and it's like, man, this is a great time to go.
Yeah,
everybody's preparing
end
to go
of
back
August
to school.
is good.
End of August is great, yeah, because even the college kids are back to school by that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
All right, so
that's
these are the
interesting. Okay.
higher end values you get. Explain what you mean by that. Higher end dates. What does that
You
mean?
get the higher priced gift card.
Because you're paying more because of those dates. Is that what you're saying?
In
Okay.
other words, instead of getting a $35 gift card at the Value Resort, you get the $50 gift card.
Oh,
Okay.
I
And
see.
All right, and so
Yeah.
deluxe, instead of getting a what? I'm getting a what?
Instead of getting 125, you're getting 150.
Okay.
And moderates, instead of getting 75, you're getting 100.
Damn.
Okay.
For the lower dates, you got June 25th through June 30th
Okay.
and July 11th through July 31st. So basically fill in the other dates, and that's where you're at.
So the less you pay for your hotel room, the less you get. The more you pay. Okay, I see why they picked those dates. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because around July 4th weekend is going to be super expensive. I'm not exactly sure why beginning of August is expensive because that's like probably the least crowded, one of the least crowded times. But yeah.
Well, it's the last couple of dates before school starts.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
so I guess maybe people want to get that one last trip in
Right,
before.
exactly.
Oh, okay, I got
So
you.
it's to maximize a really quick surge for a
Yeah.
short amount of time.
Right. Okay, I got you. I got that makes sense. Ah, that's interesting. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
You also do have to stay a minimum of
5 nights.
and you also have to have a minimum of 4 days of tickets.
Oh, snap. So I can't go there for 4 nights and just do Typhoon Lagoon.
Yes, exactly. Or, for example, my mom called me and she's like, hey, I heard about this offer. And I'm like, well, you're DVC, so you're not going to be paying for your room. So you can't take advantage of this offer. So,
You screwed again, Kevin.
I know. It's okay.
yeah, true that.
So you can't even make money off your own mama.
Well, she'll buy some tickets. She don't have an annual pass.
I'm sorry, that's good though. You gonna cut your mama a break, Lee? You gonna give her a little discount or something? Your mama.
Well, I don't think she gives him a break, man.
Yeah.
Well, she shouldn't, man. That's mama lost to
The
be.
mama Vika.
She raised him. She knows where he messes up.
She brought him into this world
Right,
Yeah.
with no hassle Vika. Take care
with
of
a lot of
mama.
Hasselvika, actually.
I'm
We
trying
had to push.
push.
It's important to note that there are some restrictions on where you can use these gift cards. Okay. Now, for the most part, wherever you are used to eating and using your dining credits at, you'll be able to use it. Okay.
Okay.
So these are what is left out of using your gift card for.
Wait, let me guess. Victoria and Albert's.
It's not listed here.
Simpsons.
I'm
What?
sure you could use it.
Swan and Dolphin.
It's not listed as
Really?
Not listed. Swan and Dolphin. Swan and Dolphin.
Well,
right?
that makes
So,
sense because they're not
it's not
officially
Disney
Disney
Hotels,
hotels. Okay, that makes sense.
Disney
Four
Springs.
Seasons Resorts.
Disney
Yeah,
Springs.
Disney
yeah,
Springs.
Hotel Plaza. Okay.
Am I right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
two. Okay.
Hotels at Bonnet Creek.
Yeah, like all
World-
the wait, the Disney Springs, like not Disney Springs, what do you call
No,
it?
the Plaza area
outer
resorts.
hotels. Yes.
Yeah, the Plaza. What they used to call the Plaza area. I don't know if they still
Four
call it
Seasons,
Lee.
all that.
Yeah,
Right.
the blue, the B hotel, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
all that
right?
stuff. So that's
Okay.
exactly right.
Okay.
So, and again, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Those
that
aren't
makes
really like Disney stuff.
So it's more incentive to stay with a Disney run property
Considered, yeah.
than not. Is what
Exactly.
I'm hearing. Okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Question. Could I stay there and still get this deal? But then I eat elsewhere.
No, you still have to stay at a on-site regular Disney property. You can't stay at the Wyndham or something like that.
No. I'm saying like if I stay at one of those Disney Spring hotels that are just kind of they're sort of Disney resorts but aren't really. Or if
Yeah,
I
those-
say at
that-
the
that's what he-
Swan and Dolphin. If I say it's Swan and Dolphin, do I still get this deal?
No, it has to be an actual Walt Disney World resort hotel.
Yeah, that's what I think he's saying is that that's restricted, so you
It's
can't
got to be
use it.
100%
100%
authentic,
For real
true
Disney.
blood, no mud blood hotel.
No mud blood.
No blood,
It's
blood
got to be
hotels.
true blood Disney.
If you strip it down naked, it says Disney Hotel.
Tattoo right
Exactly.
there on the
It
cheek.
can't say like Sheraton
Right.
or Howard Johnson or
Marriott.
Marriott.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, hey, here's another way that you can kind of look at these numbers too. So again, if you check in on July 11th, anywhere from the 11th through the 31st, that's the lower end value, right?
Okay.
But if you check in on July 10th, that's the last day of July that has the higher value. You get the $50 or 100 or 150
All throughout
for the
that.
whole stay.
Oh, what? I was just about to ask that question. Exactly.
So let's say that you've got some days that are in the high end and some days that are the low end. Doesn't matter. Whatever day you check in, that's the value of the card you get.
no
So again,
kidding.
in this example, if you were, let's just say you plan on checking in on July 11th, you'd be better off to check in on the 10th instead, and then you get the higher value gift card. So instead of the 35, you get the 50 times however many days you're staying.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm using the value resort, but it's 50, 100, 150. And so that is a good way to, watch this promotion and make sure you get the right dates and you hit it right and you don't just like miss it by a day. And here's the other thing. So let's say the last day of this promotion is September 14th, right? As long as you check in on or before September 14th, you can get the value of the gift card for your whole stay.
Oh, really?
So even though the 15th, 16th, 17th is not included, as long as you check in by the 14th, you're getting the gift card for all the days you're there. Or nights, I should say. It's for how many nights you're there. So there's definitely a little science to it. You want to watch those dates and make sure you're getting the most value you can for your card. And truthfully, there's more dates where you get the higher value than there is the lower value. So that's a good thing. There's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 weeks that you can get the higher value, and there's only 5 weeks with the lower value. So you have more opportunity to get the better price.
Okay.
So to me, the higher value one would be, so that's the 150, right?
For deluxe.
Right. But like to me, if I'm booking a room and the room is $500 a night,
Right.
if I'm getting 25% off, well, that's $125 off. So
Right.
doesn't it all just kind of equal out with the other?
You have to do the math. Like anything else, any kind of promotion, you always want to run the numbers and make sure you're getting the best value.
Exactly.
I can tell you that I've probably given out 4 quotes for this so far. And each time I've compared the discounted rate to the gift card rate, and the gift card still comes out ahead.
Really?
So the dining rate is the better rate.
Inevitably. Now, again, you have to make sure you're checking the numbers right. And hey, again, if you've got 6 people in the room that you're buying tickets for, that's going to raise the price.
Oh,
up.
that's right, because you got to count that in.
Yeah.
Right. So again, like anything else, make sure, as I did with all my clients, I'm going to check those numbers first and make sure which is the better value.
So when you say what you just said, that it counts into tickets and all that, you still find that the dining card is still better.
So far. Again, you want to make sure you look at it correctly. And so far, I've also had 2 adults and 1 child. 2 adults, 2 children. I haven't had any 6, 9.
That's what I
would
thinking.
imagine.
I was going to ask that. I was going to ask how long were they staying? Like, what else?
Yeah.
5 nights.
So they're around the minimum side of what the program calls for, and not as many people. Okay, so far so good.
So what if you had like a family of 4? Would you suggest that mom and dad stay in room, or mom and sister stay in one room, and dad and son stay in the other room, and they get the full, $300 towards dining every night?
I don't think that would work out because you're paying for 2 rooms at that point.
So then it wouldn't balance out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, 2 rooms compared to 1 room, it's always going to be less for 1 room, and even with the dining card, I can't imagine you're going to get that much out of it.
I'd be curious, like a family of mine, like a family of 5.
I was gonna say, like in your case, Kevin, like wouldn't it be like Lord of the Flies almost? Because there's a lot of people to go after $150, like at the max. I'm just saying that would be tough. I would, right? With that many people,
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, and also too. I'm thinking about what my kids eat.
It wouldn't even be Lord of the Flies. Look, Kevin, like when Kevin takes one of his 18 bathroom breaks, they were just.
Just a trash
Daddy's
fly.
gone. Let's get in line. Hurry up. Something to eat real quick.
Daddy don't need to eat.
Who's got the gift card? Who's got the gift card?
Yeah.
Disney should pay me for testing their plumbing.
Oh, shit.
Because you want me to test your plumbing, Disney, I got you.
Got you.
Oh, Kevin is a champ, man. He will put that plumbing to
I'll exceed your control.
And it is the corner. Disney Plumbing. And over here, the heavyweight champion of the world.
Kevin a lot.
Kevin a lot.
You want him on that toilet.
Yeah.
You need him on that toilet.
Got to see the belt here? See that belt
show
on the camera?
Show
There's the belt.
Kevin give a whole new meaning to Power Slam.
I win every
there
time.
You go.
Every time.
All
the
right.
time.
So we've established that, okay. So you think the better deal is not the 25% off? You
got to remember, too, it's up to 25% off, right? So in a value resort, maybe you're getting like 10% off.
Right.
So it's all relative, but
that's how it works out with the meal. Like, I'm not in the meal, but the vacation.
You're getting a higher ticket on the
25% off of the regular room, then it's like, 15% off the moderate and 10% off the value? Is that how it works?
Yeah, just round numbers.
Right.
So.
Wow. That's still.
Again, it's like anything else, man. I said it already. You just, as a travel agent, my job is to make sure you get the most bang for your buck. So we're going to run it both ways. We're going to look at this resort. We're going to look at that resort. We're going to look at what if you check in a day early? What if you check in a day late? Is this without the discount better than with the dining discount? Things like that. And, I guess you have to ask yourself if you're going to use the whole gift card. Having been to Disney so many times, it's easy to spend that much money on a gift card.
A meal for my family of 5 is over $200 all the time.
Exactly.
Easily.
Yeah, you'll be taking care of.
And you'd be silly not to use the entire gift card before you leave.
The only thing that worries me about this is that, okay, so what's going to happen when everybody's going during this time and you can't get the restaurants you want now and the dining is all booked up?
It's like anything else. You have to make sure you're on there 60 days out trying to get what you want. It's hard to get dining reservations as it is right now.
Exactly.
So it could affect that to some degree. But
let's talk about that real quick because I'm curious. Can I use this at any dining location? Can I use it at counter service? Can I use it at sit-down dining? Like anything that serves food. It doesn't matter. Like I can go to a cart. I can get a Dole Whip.
There are some exclusions like anything else, but
Like, can you tell us some of those?
Like alcohol, I bet.
Oh, alcohol is alcohol?
No, alcohol is incled.
I am shocked. Okay, I'm shocked by that one.
I'll pay cash for my food if my alcohol is included.
Yeah. Y'all could probably burn through $750 in alcohol, right?
At
Disney prices easily, I think, right?
I don't want to brag.
Disney prices are worse than French Quarter prices, so I'd say we could rack up a $750 bill.
The subtle way of calling us a bunch of drunks.
Oh, was it? I didn't.
Y'all could run through that
my
easily.
Way telling y'all we need to test this out and go for a trip.
I was gonna say I thought this was a challenge. That's
dude. As long as my liver gets one of those medals that you get when you run the races.
A Run Disney race for your liver?
Exactly.
Oh yes,
exactly. I like that. You did the marathon of drinking.
Yes.
Congratulations, Danny Lawless.
You get the
that's
Drank Around the World medal.
Yeah.
You got the dopey.
You got the drunkie.
Oh my!
I'm sorry, that's a damn good because right now Run Disney events are happening at Walt Disney World. All those guys are healthy, but what about other guys that like to drink and eat and just sit? Maybe some of us sit.
Yeah, where's our events?
Well, I want a drink Disney event.
Can we get the Fish on Woo award if we're able to drink that much?
Oh, we need a Fish on Woo award.
It's just a picture of a person jumping out of a car. That's it. It's a medal. That's it.
All right. So you're telling us this is a good deal here, Lee?
Okay.
You know, is it as good as getting like dining for your entire roam for the entire
free?
week?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Exactly.
And again, that's why I don't like that people are trying to pass this off as free dining, because it's not. Like, you know, even free dining is not really free dining, right? You're paying full price for the room and
rack rates,
this and the other. So
right, but you're doing the same thing here, yeah.
But I will say that I like this. I'm not going to say more than, because I think it's every person has to decide if this is right for their family. But I like this setup in that you can, as a guest, be like, okay, look, on the dining plan, you know, I have to make sure I use all my credits. And I got to map out my whole week and make sure I'm getting the most expensive restaurants and blah, 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 to make sure I'm making the most of the dining plan.
Okay.
And there's no appetizers. And it's only one alcoholic drink included. And it's this and it's that.
Oh, that's a good point. Because we could order anything.
It's just, hey, man, I get what I want, and I got this money to help me pay for it. I like that about it.
I do like that, yes.
So if we did a Mohican podcast trip together, and we pooled all our resources together as far as the gift cards are concerned, we could have a really good night.
Oh, God, yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. You can have a real good night. But you got to make it last 4 or 5 nights. That's the.
Oh, no. Could you imagine if we had a drink Disney event and all of us were just having we record a show, we just have a lot of fun, and we just have one throwdown New Orleans type party? Hell, man, I'd stay even Port Orleans just to do this, because I think that's probably the only resort that could handle it. Is just throw down New Orleans. This here it is. Mohican 500. Here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
I would need the full 150.
Oh, so okay. So you want the fair enough.
Yeah, because
you
stay at Port Orleans, you're only getting what, $100, 75.
Oh, this is true. So we could do it at Polynesian and get all island with it.
Now we're talking.
And lapu the shit out of there, because we talk about that. And I know you can order the Banana Cabana. And one of those places, and we could just maybe the outside of Trader Sam's and just go to town,
maybe,
and make the Grand Floridian people jealous and everybody in Monorail jealous.
Talk to drunk women. That's always awesome for me.
We could talk to people from New Jersey that like our style.
Yeah. I like it. Oh yeah.
You remember we ran on a trip? Yeah, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Yeah, how could you not?
Yeah, Macho Man. Listen to those shows from last year, from when we went to Disney World, or when they surprised us for the 100th. That was 2 years ago now. Holy crap!
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Anyway. All right. Is there anything to this? Anything else to this?
There's a little bit more to it. I mean, that's the process right there, and I think that helps you understand how the gift card work. Just to recap it, where you're staying, how many days, and what time you go, that will all dictate how much you get on the gift card.
And you can do this all through Magical Moments of Vacations, right?
Absolutely, 100%. Just to give you some logistics of how it actually works, when you check into your hotel, you're going to get an email that's going to give you a barcode for your gift card. Okay, it'll be sent to the email that's on your account, so you got to make sure that your account is up to date. You got your most current email in there. If you don't get it, check your spam folder. That normal stuff like that.
Why doesn't it go to my MDE?
Well, that's interesting. So let me touch base on that.
Touch it.
This is one of the things that I'm not going to say.
I ask freely.
I like how you gave consent.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I want in this day and age. I am more than happy to. And with Lee,
good for you.
It's always a yes.
That's some gentleman
with
stuff
Lee, it's
right
always
there.
a yes.
Yes.
Touch
Put that on paper.
Consensual touching approved.
Man, you didn't even need orange juice for that one. That was smooth.
No.
Okay.
All right, Lee, go ahead, because I have one other question. I'm curious.
No, that's good. That's a good point to bring up, because you cannot link this gift card to your My Disney Experience account. This is, I'm not going to say I don't like this, but I wish they would just give you an actual physical plastic card to carry around, and that's not what they're going to do. They're going to give you this barcode. Now, you can take that barcode and you can put it in your wallet, your digital wallet or what have you, so you don't have to pull up this email every time, but you're not going to actually get a physical card. It's all going to be in your email. The other thing that happens is that you can't use it automatically. You can't link it to use it with mobile ordering. So if you want a mobile order, you're going to have to manually input this gift card every time you do a mobile order. It's not going to be automatic.
I'm okay with that as long as I can use it. If you tell me I can't use it with mobile order, then I got to raise a red flag.
No.
I mean, it's a pain in the ass to have to do it.
No,
right. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, it's electronics. It should be. I don't know. Maybe only. I could probably speak to this. Maybe because it's a part-time program and you have certain parameters which to fit it in, and it's hard to program it in. But still,
make it as simple as possible.
Yeah, they don't want to pay no money to make cards. They
don't want to pay people to make the cards or program it to do what it's supposed to do.
Right.
Exactly.
Because ideally, you just add it to your MDE and that's it, done. But I guess
and so you're used to just paying with your Magic Band. You can't really even do that with this gift card. You got to you're sitting down for dinner at Narcoossee's. And they're like, oh, here's your bill. And you would just scan your Magic Band. You got to stop and be like, okay, well, I want to use this gift card. And you got to get out the email or you got to get out your phone. And so that makes it a little less convenient.
No, and then if let's say the Wi-Fi don't work in that building at the time, then you're screwed.
Well, that's when one of my tried and true tricks, snap a picture of that and save it to your photos on your on your device.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Always save it locally on your device, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, Lee, is this like a per diem thing? So it's $150 a day. So we all went out to Grand Floridian and just blew it out. And it was just like, we're going to spend upwards of $500 on this meal. We blow it all out and we spend our 4 days worth right there?
Oh, absolutely.
We could.
You could spend it all in one shot if you wanted to.
Danny, that's a great question because that was my thought with the Mohican gathering.
Yes.
Is that we all pull our gift cards together and just blew it on that, help us save on that one night where we just freaking go to town. I mean, granted, weekends we're going to probably go multiple nights, but still, at least one of our nights will be paid by a gift card. So that's great to hear, Lee. I'm glad we're not restricted, and that's a great question, Dan.
Yeah, thank you.
Here's another thing that you need to know is that the gift card does expire, but not till September 20th.
For everybody.
Yeah, for everyone. No matter when you check in. Let's say you're local or you're for whatever reason you would be going twice in this time period, or even if you're not going twice, you could still use that gift card later on. So you stay, for your stay, and you have $100 left on the gift card. You still got till September 20th to use it. So that's a positive as well.
So, wait, so I can come back in September?
Yeah,
and
as long as you got that gift card and you've got money on it, you still will have it.
So I could book it for July or August, and then say I booked a trip for Labor Day, I could still use that gift card for Labor Day weekend trip.
As long as you use that up before September 20th.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, sexy.
All right, so when I check in, I minimum, so if I checked in a deluxe resort, I get my $150. I'm already walking in with $600. Yeah. And I get to spend it however I want to.
Anytime before September 20th.
Anytime before that, as many times in a day.
Until it's gone.
Okay.
So if you went in July, Danny, and you came back, you still have the gift card. Hopefully you don't lose it. Can they retrieve? Hopefully they can retrieve it if you lose it. And then you decided to drive down for Labor Day weekend or sometime in September before 20th. You can still use it. It sounds like.
So that's a positive.
Now here's my question. I was going to ask: if I book something at the Galaxy Star Cruiser, is that more money?
No, it's not included with this because.
So that's one of the excluded resorts.
You're not really paying any money for that. Well, you're not paying. You are paying.
You're paying out the ass for that resort.
Damn straight.
You're included. All your meals are included in that price that you paid.
But at the resort, though, right?
But even at the resort, the Star Cruiser,
you're only there for 3 days, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that automatically takes Galaxy Star Cruiser out of the options. That's fascinating.
Technically, you're supposed to be there.
You can stay and you can play, but you can't dine.
But I'm about to say, because it's that's a high-priced hotel.
Yes.
That should get commiserate with a high price.
Give you a $300 card, right?
Higher than that.
Eventually, I get my finances straight. Eventually, I would love to try to do that as a podcast. I don't know. Maybe that's a pipe dream goal. I think that'd be great.
Well, I hear they're rethinking that.
Well, I'm hoping one day there's some kind of travel agent discount, wink, winkly, that we can all participate in and then review it.
Exactly.
I'm guessing it will come sooner than later because I think they're not having the success that they wanted to with that.
Hopefully,
that's it's starting to do the die down thing. Yes.
Yeah. All right, so let's just make sure we understand a couple more things.
All right.
This is an unusual situation, but it does happen. There are times where you will, as a travel agent, you'll book someone in what we call a guarantee connecting room. So let's say you got mom, dad, grandmother, kids, so on and so forth. You want to make sure that they've got 2 rooms right next to each other. Okay. Mm-hmm. So what you can do is you can call in and have that, what we call a guarantee connecting room, and you only pay for 1 deposit. So it's 2 rooms, 1 deposit, and both rooms are under the same confirmation number. That works against you in this situation.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because you're only getting, it's considered to be 1 reservation, so you're only getting 1 room's worth of gift card.
Oh,
that's
shit.
yes, man.
In that case, you're better to split it up and take the chance that you won't be next to each other.
I got you. So.
That's messed up.
Yeah,
So this is where using a Disney travel agent would help.
Yes.
Because you already know that kind of situation.
Yeah, we already thought of that, and we're like, ooh, how's that going to work for this? So, yeah, and we've actually had a few agents verify that they called to make sure, and then they were told, yeah, it's considered 1 reservation, because you get the dining card for each reservation number, and both rooms are under 1 reservation number. Here's another situation you may not be considering, but let's say that you're down there and you got your gift card, you check in, and you decide, hey, you know what, man? We're just having too much fun here at Disney. Let's stay a couple more nights. You do not get any extra money on your gift card with that situation.
Even if it's within that time frame?
Doesn't matter, because it's issued to you when you check in. When you check in, boom, there's your gift card. You're good to go. That's what you get. Now, by that same logic,
whoa, what?
If you checked out early, they would not be able to take any value off the gift card either. If for some reason something came up, and you had to leave early, a hurricane or what have you. Just in case we get any hurricanes in July, I guess. I don't know. But
I go ahead, keep going. I mean, like,
you have a concern? It sounds like you have a concern.
Well, no, I like that Lee. Of course, Lee is very informative about this, and he's able to like break down the ins and outs. And so, for someone like me, it's like having someone that guides you through a really weird forest. So that's cool. But I'm almost like, I don't know. There's 2 things that strike me. One, there's still that taste of like classism in it. Like whatever whatever place you go to, that your thing is.
That's how much you get.
Yeah, that's how much. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that on that, I think the idea, the concept of the idea is cool, but I do think it should just be like across the board. Even if they want to take a median and just say, okay, look, you go here, it's $95 or whatever date, but across the board doesn't matter what the resort is you go to, because again,
because you're right.
I hear you.
Because you can either like if I stayed at All Star Movies, I could either blow my load at Tiffin's, or I could spread it out. I do that.
Yeah,
and I either that, or I could spread it out like a bunch of different counter services. So there's an assumption. It's like maybe if you stay at the value resorts, maybe you can't do a bunch of tables, but you have that option.
Well, I guess I guess the thing is too is that let's say Danny and I are planning to go on like 2 separate Disney trips, right? Okay. Danny just so happens to get a bonus that week and is able to get a better hotel than I am.
I love when Danny gets bonus.
Yeah, it's always great when he gets the bonus.
Danny loves when Danny gets the bonus.
Yeah, but for me, I don't really get that, right? So
I don't even know what that is.
Well, I mean, but I guess I don't know what the bonus looks like. But I guess my point is that I'm like, okay, well, hey, we're on this vacation, and I'm like, yeah, man, I got my value card. What's yours? $90. What's yours? Oh, $175. Now, dang, I tried. So I think it would just be cool if that was just as a good incentive, but just even across the board, no weird distinguishing things with that. But
by that logic, it's like, hey, Danny can afford it more. Give him the lower card. I can't afford it. Give me the higher card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, but I don't think that that's realistically what Disney's ever going to do ever again.
Of course not. No,
everything is going to be geared towards the more you spend, the more you get. You stay here. If you can afford it, here's the VIP tour. It'd be nice if they had like a value resort VIP tour. You get to go to 3 rides or something.
Well, that's why I don't like this. I understand that this is a decent promotion, but I don't like it because it's kind of like, okay, we're going to try and make an attempt at giving these people a promotion, but we're not going to give them what it is that they want.
Just a tip.
Free dining. Yeah, exactly.
Just a tip.
We're going to figure out how
to
scale this back.
Yes.
To the point to where it's like, we can still make more money off of them than what we would have with the free dining, where everybody in the room got as much as they could possibly handle in terms of dining. We're going to scale that back to where it's like, here's the gift card, shut the F up. And
just be good. Yeah, because sometimes true genius is just the fact of saying you give the impression to another person that the decision was on their end and it was their choosing, as opposed to having to argue with the company about this, that, and the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And so I think that's where that would have benefited Disney the most on that promotion, just from what Lee is saying. And it sounds like he's all over it. You know, it sounds like he's breaking it down pretty good and solid. So if I'm misunderstanding, let me know.
No, I don't think you are. I think that what you're seeing here, this is a different level. This is disturbing to me in the sense that this is Disney reevaluating how can we give them less than what they've been getting and still try to make it sound like it's something cool.
But it's smart. It's smart on their end that they're taking like very specific time frames, and then they're trying to just get like this. It's almost like a quick spike, right? You get whatever you want. You pick the best thing within this period of time. I'm saying for numbers, for revenue's sake. I'm not really talking about.
Maybe what it is they're like, oh man, during the summer, people are going to be showing up like crazy for that new Tron coaster.
No, that's what I was going to say. It's like, it's funny because they're targeting like probably for school education people related things. I mean, this is probably July and August are pretty hot times of the year, and they're busy in general.
Sure.
You know, around July 4th, I didn't realize it, but I guess beginning of August is pretty dang busy.
Yeah.
It's interesting that they're trying to incentivize people going during the summer.
Yes.
When usually it's already busy as it is.
I know. But maybe that's why they don't feel like they need to offer much of a discount.
As much. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
25% off a room is not all that much.
No. Especially if you're barely going to be there because you're going on a vacation. How often are you really in the room until you got to pass out? Or, you know, take that mid-afternoon nap.
That's any booking, though, right? It's like, how much are you actually in the room?
Well, yeah, absolutely, 100%. At the same time, who doesn't want the convenience of staying on the monorail line? Just to get back to the room when you want to pass out. Just to get back to the room when the kids acting out. That kind of thing.
No, staying on the monorail line or even the Epcot area resorts is not a bad thing. I mean, granted, you got to walk with the Epcot area resorts, so you could take a boat, but still, it's just having some kind of transportation that doesn't involve you walking is not a bad thing.
Animal
Kingdom Lodge, well, this is a bus, but the bus is, you know, it takes a while. So if you got a kid acting out, that might be kind of tough.
Well, can we ask Lee Plus what they think about this new promotion?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, ask Lee Plus.
All right, so Lee Plus, what do you think about this Stay, Play, and Dine program?
I think Disney's Stay, Play, and Dine program is an amazing way for visitors to experience all the beauty and attractions that the Disney parks have to offer. With convenience and great value for money, this program is a great way for families and friends to make great memories together. Taking advantage of the package deals for both dining options and hotel accommodations is a great way to save money, and the convenience of being able to stay, eat, and play all within the same park is something you won't find elsewhere.
Wow, man. Like, okay, so I was like on the fence before, but Lee Plus convinced
Book
me.
with Lee.
Wow, spoken like a true bot.
Man.
You don't trust the bots now? Is what you're saying?
Oh, you're the one that don't trust the bots.
You can't stop
Lee,
the bot.
Hey, Lee
Can't
Plus ain't on my
stop the
Facebook
bot.
page. Yeah, you know. But now you
Well,
know.
hey, I was really kind of sold by that.
Well, cool, man. Well, as long as you book with Lee Lostavica at Magic Moments Vacations and whatever it takes.
Can you speak to me in robot voice?
Do robot voice.
Please book with me. I need to feed my family. Joshua plays every sport imaginable, and I have to buy lots of sports equipment for that boy.
I like that. You know what, to be fair, though? He made the first two lines rhyme still. I don't think he even meant to do that on purpose. But it rhymed. Oh, man.
So,
Like, Carl.
I serve you, Lee.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
there
you
you
see.
go.
Look, the Lee Plus and Paper
Nah.
Lee, they work in tandem.
That's how it is. That's how it started, Lee. And then next, you know, that bot takes over.
That's exactly right. That they
cool,
pretend to be your friend. Next thing you know, like, they're harvesting you for a battery, and they're booking trips and stuff,
pretty much, and then
raising your
like
kids.
the travel agent 1000 shows up, looks just like you, and
All right,
no one
Lee.
can tell the
So,
difference.
is there anything with this, or to wrap it up, or what we got?
Yeah, let me just close out with this.
All right.
Like anything else, especially if you've already booked this vacation months and months ago, you definitely need to do the math, or, let me do the math for you. Because especially if you booked this several months ago, you're still on the old pricing. And when you rebook this to the new offer, you're going to be on the new Disney pricing. So if the hotels have gone up, if the tickets have gone up since you booked, that gift card may not be the value that you need.
Let's be honest. What's the chances the price of a Disney hotel would go up?
Right. Any further than what it is, yeah.
Yeah, considering they announced it on December 8th of last year and that the prices actually went up the day before this promotion started, I'd say pretty high.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Well, there's that.
And,
I mean, it's
Disney.
Come see, come saw, right?
Yeah, so. But yeah, so just again, that's what we're here for. We're here to make sure that, you don't just hear free dining and go crazy and be like, oh, I want the free stuff. We're here to make sure that you get the right
stuff.
The right stuff.
Yeah, the right stuff, baby.
Our mission here at Magic Our Way is to make you understand that no matter what you think, you're not making it out of there ahead of the game.
The house always wins.
That's right. The house always wins. All right, Lee. So real quick, man, if they want to book with you, man, how can they book this vacation package with you?
Super easy. Just give me a call at 832-431-1621. You can email me at lee@magicourway.com. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/LostDavigaTravel. On Instagram, You Got a Friend in Lee Travel. And on TikTok, You Got a Friend in Lee. And if you do any of that, we'll get you hooked up and booked up with no
Hasselvika.
Awesome, guys. And so, thank you. Look, book for this vacation, man, and do it with you guys. Every little bit that Lee books, a little portion comes to the Magic Hour podcast and keeps supporting all this goodness that you're experiencing.
A very little portion. It's almost minuscule. You got to squint to see it. But it's how we make our living.
Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin around.
And here we are on guest services, and this is the segment in which we get to service you, the listener. And as I mentioned last week, we have finally our Fantasy Football League champions, and I just want to give them a quick shout out here on the podcast. We have two leagues that we run, Big Cheddar Mountain and Mohican Cash Mountain. Two awesome leagues, full of awesome people. We're going to start with Big Cheddar Mountain, which is the newest one out of the two that we're doing. So I just want to announce the winners and congratulate them. So first of all, third place, we got Twerking She-Hulk, Captain Cajun Chavez, Kirk Landry got third place in the Big Cheddar Mountain Award. So congratulations to you, sir. Second place goes to Stacy J. Cashwa. Congratulations to me.
That was you.
That was me. Yeah, that was me. And then first place goes to Disco Yeti. Congratulations to Mr. Sullivan.
Oh, wow.
Long time weekend.
Very nice.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Yeah, I know. Disco Yeti, that's awesome. He's been in the league since we started it.
So you lost to Disco Yeti in the championship.
I did. Look, there was a lot of things that happened. If you follow the NFL, you know there's a certain situation that took place. And had it played out, there's a good chance I probably would have gotten first. But that's okay.
So you're saying you got screwed?
No, I didn't get screwed. It's like, things happen in fantasy, and it's all fantasy.
Uh-huh.
And you never know what the variables are going to happen. And this was the hell of a variable.
Well, who did you have from that game?
I had Josh Allen.
Oh.
And I only needed 10 points or 13 points.
Wow.
And there's no guarantee with the way the game started. Him and Burrow would have had a shootout. So chances are there's a good chance I might have won that game.
You might have won that game.
Yeah.
But because fantasy is fantasy, and Fantasyland is Fantasyland in itself in the parks, anything can happen. So the appropriate person won. ESPN Fantasy finalized the scores, and Mr. Sullivan has won this league, and I'm totally fine with that.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations to Disco Yeti, Mr. Sullivan. He's been around for a while. I'm glad to hear that you won. We'll be sending that money afterwards.
Wow. Yeah, that's a tough situation.
That's a very tough one.
It was crazy.
Yeah, we were talking about that at lunch today, where it was just like, what do you do? I mean, really, I'm
not even upset about it. It's like, dude, I'm more concerned about this dude's life. than my fantasy league. I could care less now at this point.
Well, I'm glad the
This is
dude's
nuts.
like, yeah.
He's doing better. Yeah,
He's doing much better,
Yeah.
so I'm very happy about
I'm
that.
glad he's fine. Having said that,
Yeah.
you know, you do want to make sure that, you know,
your escapism is
a
intact.
fair competitive balance.
Yeah, you don't want that asterisk.
Right.
Right. No, absolutely. And just to say, in Big Cheddar Mountain League, the winner of the Better Luck Next Time Award, and this is usually the person that has the lowest record, the lowest amount of points, it goes to Unsolicited DAC Picks, which is our very own Lee Lastavica.
Oh, well, there you go.
For the second year in a row. For the second year in a row, he's gotten that award. You know, he's dominating that award. He is the boss of that award.
Boss of the award.
Wow,
He
man.
owns that award. We've got to rename it the Lastavica Award.
So a little less DAC picks and a little bit more effort.
That's right.
I gotta admit, I really thought Twerking She-Hulk was taking that because pretty much for a solid weeks,
Oh,
he
yeah.
was on top of the.
No, absolutely.
Right, because
But when you get to the playoffs, anything can
Anything's
happen.
yeah.
Anything's possible in the playoffs.
Because and let's give you some credit here, Kevin. Like for those who are not in the league, after every game, like every week is posted, you go ahead into the league's Facebook feed.
Yes, I do.
And you make like a summary
Some
of
kind of post of where everybody's
where's
happy.
everybody's
Yeah,
at, and who
absolutely.
did the highest thing,
Yes, sir.
and where they rank it, and you give them a little gift with it. And it puts a smile on my face.
It does for me as well.
Well,
Yes.
I'm glad to hear that.
And
yeah.
Twerking
Thank you.
She-Hulk was getting all the glory.
Yeah, I had to find a lot of different posts of Twerking She-Hulk.
I was very tired of Twerking She-Hulk.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
was too. I was like, oh, come on. But
Like,
Yeah.
goddamn, it's a one joke pony. Like, it does nothing. And yeah, to have to find that many Twerking She-Hulk images.
It's a lot of twerk.
dude, it's
a lot of twerking
anything can
She-Hulk.
happen in the playoffs. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But whereas Lee won last in that league, Big Cheddar Mountain League, Lee won last in that league.
Good job, Lee.
This boy in Mohican Cash Mountain,
Cash Mountain.
I'm gonna do reverse order. Lee got first in Cash Mountain. With
Wait.
Show Me Some TDs.
Wait, Lee won?
Lee won Cash Mountain.
Lee won a league?
Lee won Cash Mountain League. He won the original money-making league because Big Cheddar Mountain was created because everybody wanted to pay, and it used to be we used to have a free league and a paid league, and you know I don't remember during the lockdown everybody wanted to pay, and it was like totally fine, and so you know Lee got last in that, but he won the original paid league Cash Mountain, and Lee won with Show Me Some TDs.
I'm sorry. I'm currently looking up the Book of Revelations because I believe this is one of the signs of the apocalypse.
It is, Lee. I mean, Danny,
This
I'm
is
sorry.
the seventh seal, and thus
It
when
is.
Show Me Some TDs wins.
When I wrote
The
this on the
seas
post
turn to
today,
blood.
Danny, I got scared.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm like, oh my God, Lee Lastavica won a fantasy league.
Somewhere out
Jeez.
there,
He did.
Pinhead has like a football helmet and is walking through someone's wall right now. It's just like,
Whoa.
And look,
man.
not to detract from anybody else, but I'm going to give some props to Firehouse Flames, who came in to the playoffs and snuck his way up through the ranks.
yeah.
And got second place. So that's our boy Drake.
Drake.
He was in for the draft.
Nice.
He came in for the draft.
Yes.
The boy, he was last year's winner.
Yeah.
He came in and he snuck second out of Lee. And I was like, you know, because I mean, Firehouse Flames, he was not there every single time, but he snuck into the playoffs.
did.
And he just went.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's when he peaked. He's in the playoffs and he got second place. So props to him.
Damn straight, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
dude. Well done.
Well done. I tried to stop him in the playoffs, but he did not want to be
he did
denied.
not want to be
No.
stopped.
I tried.
He was trying to defend his title, and I guess Show Me Some TDs was a little too long.
It was
It was
tough.
a little too strong. It was
So
crazy.
now, well, okay, were they affected by the last game, or was
yes, all of us were affected by the last.
So
game.
there
It
is
was
a
okay.
chance that Show Me Some TDs would not have won.
Possibly, it would depend. Show Me
Okay.
TDs was pretty strong this season, but it was a possible. But
It is what it is.
I'm gonna give you this third place, and he did it in the other league. Guess who got third place in this league? Cash Mountain.
Kirk.
Our very own, yes, Captain Cajun Chavez Kirk got third place. Third place as the Kirk Landry honorary placement And he's probably listening. He's like, "You motherfucker!"
Not quite good enough.
He's third good enough. It doesn't matter.
He's Groot, wasn't he? I am Groot.
He won third place in Cash Mountain with "I Am Groot."
You know what it is?
For the second year in a row.
You know what it is?
For the second year in a row, Eli.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is, Chavez. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. You keep making titles that you put on from me getting pissed off, and it bites you in the ass at the end of every season. Watch yourself. And they got nothing to do with me. That's just karma.
Look, I don't care who wins the leagues. In both leagues, Big Cheddar Mountain, Cash Mountain, Kirk Landry has third place on lock.
Wow.
That is the official Kirk Landry award for third place in any league.
And again, when he ran through the regular season like a freight train, there was not a time where I Am Groot was not in that feed every week for top points. Crazy.
Points. It was crazy.
Crazy, very crazy.
So I just want to give a shout out to our fantasy football league winners. And look, if any of you weekends out there follow football, you like fantasy football, you want to join a league with a bunch of Disney-like people, you're more than welcome to join our leagues. Hey, look, and if our two leagues are full, we'll start a third league. We have no problem with that. So if you guys want to play with us, all four of us will play in the third league, and then we'll do that. And you can play against us.
That's a lot of pressure.
So congratulations to you guys, man, for a great season. It's been a lot of fun.
Yes.
All around. Got to see a lot of people, and we look forward to seeing a lot of you guys back, and hopefully a lot of you maybe closet Mohicans that like football but also love your Disney. Maybe you'll come out and you'll play some fantasy football with us.
Or people like me that don't care anything about sports, you still have a chance.
And he won.
You never know.
He won the original Cash Pay League.
I'm looking at Lee's roster, and I'm like, how did this happen?
It's all kickers.
Yeah.
He's all kickers. You just have to win that day. Wait, Lee, did you do any research for
Nope. Didn't make any trades. All I did was just show up and be like, oh, this guy is not playing this week. I guess I need to switch him out. Let me see what's going on.
So
that's hilarious.
All you people out there who are like, yeah, I would join this stuff. I don't know anything about fantasy football.
I don't have the time.
Lee literally knows nothing about football, let alone fantasy football.
And he just won a league.
He just won the league.
He will get some money at the end of the day.
It's as simple as that.
As simple as that. Yeah, just make sure you put in people that are gonna play. That's you can't control it more than that.
And look, and if you have any questions, ask Lee. He'll tell you. Draft a quarterback for your first 3 picks. Don't worry about anything else.
Nope.
And roll with it.
It's a lot of fun, guys. You can pick a name that's Disney related, and you could do whatever you want with your avatar.
Oh my God.
We don't care, but if you love your Disney, you love your football, man, join one of our football leagues. If we have enough interest, we will create a third league. We don't care. The entry fee is only $20, so I'm giving a little fee. I'll give a little promotion because, hey, look, come August, when you're doing that promotion for the Disney dining card, hey, we got to think about fantasy football. And so come August, we're going to be setting that up. So if you want to be part of this fun, be part of one of Disney/football fans, man, take part in it, man. It's a lot of fun.
I'm sitting here like, what does this say about my championships that Lee won? Like, does that devalue my championships now that Lee is the champion? I feel like my championships don't mean as much anymore.
It tarnished.
Yes, my championships have been tainted.
Tainted.
By the fact
that's the better word.
That Lee won.
That's the better word. Tainted.
Who's next?
And lastly, who's next? Because on show 454, we introduced Lee Plus. Mr. Sullivan in the Facebook group, Magic Our Way Pleasure Island Facebook group. Find us if you want to join us and join all the fun. You could do it. Mr. Sullivan posed this question, and I figured this was good to ask on the show this week. He says, how does Lee Plus feel about M&Ms over bananas? And I figure since the paper Lee is on the show this week, I should give him a chance to answer first before I let Lee Plus answer. So Lee, I ask you, how do you feel about M&Ms over bananas?
I always plan to have bananas for breakfast, but somehow I end up with M&Ms.
Taco. That's why I thought we were going with this. I'm sorry.
I was hoping tacos. Yeah.
So you always end up with M&Ms over bananas. Okay.
So M&Ms is your winner. Is that what you're saying? Is what I'm hearing.
M&Ms is your...
I should eat bananas, but M&Ms usually win.
All right. So let's look at your substitute here. We got substitute. And Lee Plus asked the question, what do you think about bananas versus M&M's for breakfast? Everybody think that's fair?
Yes, I think it's fair.
Let's see what Lee Plus thinks about that.
Bananas are a healthier choice than M&M's for breakfast. They are high in potassium, dietary fiber, and are low in calories. Eating a banana for breakfast can help give you a lasting energy boost throughout the day, as well as providing essential vitamins and minerals. In comparison, M&M's are a sugary snack that offer no nutritional value.
Well, duh.
I mean, what else do you say to that but duh?
I like that. That's his comeback. Duh. Yeah, I know I'm killing myself, but
It still tastes better.
So carbon-based Lee says duh versus the computer AI that says the banana is a healthy choice.
So what you're saying is that Lee Plus is right, as always, right?
She's right about the facts, but that doesn't mean that's what I would choose.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
So there's certain points where Lee Plus doesn't match up to Paper Lee.
Well, there's certain points where it's like facts can't get in the way of Lee's appetite.
This is true, yeah, because,
right.
I mean, she's right. Mm-hmm. Bananas are healthier than M&M's, but
you are right.
M&M's are pretty damn good.
Well, good for Lee Plus.
Good for Lee Plus. All right.
I like having somebody who's looking at the bigger picture.
Yeah, she's got your back, Lee. It's awesome.
I appreciate it.
I think you said last week you didn't listen to the episode, but she did a great promotion for you.
Yes.
Maybe you'll let her do it again. I don't know. It's up to you.
I'll listen to it this week on the road.
Yeah, she did a really good job promoting you. And so, yeah, we got a couple of emails that we'll address on the next show for sure. And so thank you, and definitely keep your emails coming, man, all during our road to 500, man. We want to hear from all the weekends that have stuck with us through this entire time. We want to hear from all you guys, man, and all the way to November, where we reach our 11th birthday plus our 500th show. If you want to get in touch with us, we're going to tell you how to do that in just a little bit. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed that show about the Stay, Play, and Dine program. Look, if you want to learn more about us, magicourway.com is the way to go. There you will find our social media links, past episodes, and more. Also, if you want to get in touch with us, share your opinions about any of this, you can do so through the following ways. Shoot us an email at show@magicourway.com or call or text us at 1-815-WEEKEND. It's
1-815-WEEKEND.
669-4226. Also, we have a couple of guys do things outside of the podcast. First of all, we got Eli, does things with comics. Sir, what you got going on?
Yeah. Hey,
you.
What you doing? As usual.
This is Rob Liefeld. I was not at Comic-Con. I didn't meet Eli.
But I wouldn't have charged him as much as Carl Weathers.
Oh, $85.
$85.
But I would have taken a picture with him if I could have.
Would have.
$85.
Yes. Check out ivorycomics.com.
What a great name.
What a great name. Yeah, you can go to ivorycomics.com and look, I'm a comic book creator, an artistic buff as well as these guys here. And you can see what I've made by checking out Project Geisha, Savages, and Molly Be Damned. They're all fully colored. There's no advertising, like in other comics, you had to see the sea monkeys, and when the dude kicks the dirt in the dude's face, and he got to drink the Tony Atlas drink. I don't know, it's not Tony Atlas, something else. Charles Atlas. Remember that crazy stuff?
Yes, I do. Like when he was like the 98-pound weakling,
right?
Kicking sand in his face, kind of thing. Yes, I do.
Yes, yeah. So I don't have any of that. I have the advertisement to this podcast, but for the most part, you're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck. It's a very affordable price for a lot of content. So you're more than welcome to check out that site all the time, ivorycomics.com. And of course, there's a link to the Magic Our Way podcast. You don't miss any episodes, any insights, any trip reports, any new things you want to find out about the promotions out there. You can buy the comic, go back to the link, follow what you want with the promotion while you're reading, still hearing us talk Disney stuff while drinking. That's how good that is.
And never miss a beat.
Never miss a beat.
Never miss a beat.
That's right.
That's important.
Never miss a beat like Michael. That's right.
Because you know the story.
It's all about the glory.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Lord. Facebook.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
There's a God. Somewhere.
Facebook.com. I'm right there. Eli Jivey, as long as you're a real person. Nice to meet you. But if you're a bot outside of Lee Plus, do not want to greet you. Lee's learning soon, but them bots, they will come after you.
The bots, yeah, they will.
They will. They don't talk to me like they talk to Lee, though. But anyway, yeah, that's where you find me.
Lee's got that algorithm that gets all the $10 words.
He brings all the bots to the yard.
He brings all the bots to the yard.
Yes,
that's right.
Absolutely. Project Geisha has a Facebook page, so facebook.com/Project Geisha. Instagram. I try to stay on the social media best as I can. So EIV504 is where you can find me there. And, of course, on Twitter, I can be found at Hancock10166. So if you just bring in me into madness, if you bring me some Gladys and I'm just really messed up because Carl Weathers just charged me too much money.
All right, Lee, do you want Lee Plus to do your promo or you want to do your promo?
Go ahead, because I did mine earlier. Let's let Lee Plus do it.
You want Lee Plus? All right, so Lee Plus, I want you to promote for Lee of Magical Moments Vacation.
Here we go.
For the best vacations of a lifetime, trust Lee at Magical Moments Vacations to plan your next getaway. With careful planning and expert advice, Lee will ensure you get the most out of your time off. From serene beachside settings to packed cities and everything in between, Lee will make sure your holiday is more magical than you could ever imagine. Enjoy the convenience of personalized travel planning at an affordable price. Book your next vacation with Lee at Magical Moments Vacations and enjoy a hassle-free experience every step of the way.
What do you think, Lee?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, man, look, we talked about this last week. Can you book a beachside vacation for us?
Yeah, beach better have my money.
Oh, no. Hardcore.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do anything you want to do. We could send you to Timbuktu if that's where you want to go. Just give me a call at 832-431-1621. Email me at lee@magicourway.com. Facebook, you'll find me at facebook.com/Lastavica Travel. That's LASTOVICA Travel. Instagram, you got a friend in Lee Travel. And TikTok, you got a friend in Lee. And if you do any of that, we'll get you hooked up and booked up with no
Hasselvika.
In addition, guys, there's so many ways to support the show as a whole. You can find them all on our website, magicourway.com. Plus, if you want to elevate your support of the Magic Our Way podcast, go to patreon.com/Magic Our Way. There you'll find 6 awesome tiers to support this show. Any way in which you can support the show is deeply appreciated. We also want to thank you for being a loyal listener, and we always love hearing from our listeners. All opinions are always welcome on the Magic Our Way podcast, so make sure you get in touch with us today. So, Mohegans, we say Quaharini. My name is Kevin.
I'm Danny.
Magic out.
I have every intention of eating those bananas for breakfast, but I still somehow end up with tacos.
Bob better have my money.
Hey, this is Eli from the Magic Our Way podcast. What I